Welcome back to the Wafflehouse in Exandria and beyond.
I
really don't know what that's supposed to mean, but you do it every
No,
week.
me neither.
It just gets sillier and sillier.
Oh yeah, brother.
Resume from last week.
Resume
Llewyn
from last week.
Inventor of the cheese toasty.
The cheese toasty. After providing the Enclave with the great gift of the cheese toasty, they rightfully turned on the party for stealing the blood of a divine being and taking it out of what appeared to be some sort of storage container, keeping it in a valuable form. Cornering the party, the tal'dorei monks of Enclave demanded that the party hand over Azekar and were to be turfed out for their crimes. Unsure on the correct approach to take, the party meekly went outside, although some discussion of rescuing Azekar was raised. Eventually, the strange armoured knight drew enough attention, and with the aid of some magic protecting them from the chaos of Limbo, the party decided to follow him out and decided to deal with Marmaduke before returning to deal with what remains of Azekar after he's been tortured to death horribly as the party just left him inside. The party...
I don't feel bad enough as it is.
The party, on the tail of Marmaduke, ran into what seemed to be a fortuitous ally, a Githzerai, or should I say, Githyanki Kithrak Knight, mounted on a red dragon. As an expert in diplomacy, JC went forward and decided to speak on the party's behalf, immediately calling the Githyanki a Githzerai, insulting him to his face and initiating combat, in which several nasty hits from this Githyanki's silver spear almost took out several members of the party, but luckily, through the world's most amazing shot from a mundane crossbow, the party manages to beat both the dragon and the knight, although the dragon escaped to live another day and could be a trouble in the future. And as the party come face to face with the common lure of Marmaduke, the limbo worm, they encounter another group seemingly drawn in, these slads in combat with him. I think that's where we left off.
Very good. You guys are getting better. So, in a depths of Limbo, the environment at present, a blue underwater world, sunlight streaming, sun from where you don't know, catching flecks of dust and material in the depths. In front of you, you see this enormous worm-like creature. It has lured in Slad, who are attacking it. As of yet, you do not know if you've been noticed at all. And I would say battle has commenced, but that didn't work on my old thingy. So,
Tim, quick question: last session? Did me and Llewyn finish it with going in the ring to rest?
Llewyn had a short rest and healed himself. I don't think you actually spent any hit dice.
I haven't done it yet. Can I just do that now? Okay. Because I didn't do it last session.
No, we didn't take Dak with us, did we?
No, you didn't. No.
No, it was just you and me.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
I'd hate that.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly do. I'll quickly do my hit dice. Sorry, guys, I hadn't reset my sheet for that.
Okay. Okay, so you just do your hit dice quickly, and that's terrible rolling. Don't forget you do add on your proficiency bonus on the end of that as well.
Oh yeah, I'll help a little bit. Oh god.
Proficiency on rolling hit dice, is that
in the ring? Yeah.
In the ring, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
All of an extra 6.
Nice.
Okay.
My Team Dex reset itself. Keeps doing that amazingly annoying thing. Okay, so you guys got to want to roll your own initiative. I will open the turn order. Let me just clear it. remove all turns from last time. And you guys do your own, and I will do my guys.
See if I can sneak myself on and know what I know.
Yep, that's about right for me.
Are we missing a No, we're not. Sorry. That was a bit rude of me. Sorry. There we go.
I'm not on that turn order.
Okay, push your button again.
There we go. God,
Okay.
someone who's not me going first.
Okay. Is Marmaduke on there? Yes.
Yes.
Near the bottom.
Yes. Number
Okay.
8.
Just stop that pinging. Put that in a drawer. Okay, so you're floating there in these depths, protected by the crushing weight of the water, by the dust that is sprinkled on you, the dust of stability. What you see now is Marmaduke. It's almost like rising out of the depths, and you can see both Llewyn and those who have Arcana skills realise that what Marmaduke was hiding behind an illusion, and just this blur was there, and the slad have come pouring towards it. And Llewyn, you see them entering combat. What do you wish to do?
Okay, I am going to float 5, 10, 15 up to the front of the party, and I am going to pull on my bag and pull out a small piece of licorice, and I'm going to use that to cast haste on JC.
Okay.
Ooh.
So JC, you've got +2 to your AC, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you can make an additional action per go.
2 shots.
And your speed's doubled.
There we go.
Because you really needed more of that.
I can hit towards the light twice as fast.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's 2 opportunities for sneak attack. And then with that, I am just going to move 5, 10, 15 with the remainder of my speed, just to spread out the party a bit.
Okay. JC.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Yep. So you fire your crossbow. Right. The crossbows have the loading, so the ammunition property, the loading property.
Yeah, they do.
So you can't fire your crossbow. So you'd have to fire your crossbow. You can use your bonus action to load it.
Yep, I'll do that.
And then you can use your next action, your attack action, to fire again.
Bonus reload, then I'll shoot again. So
Yep.
17 and a natural 20.
Okay. You realise the bolt doesn't travel quite so well in the water, so it's actually you're still going to hit anyway. There we go. With a natural 20, I'll give you that, and it whacks it. Now, sneak attack. Does it have to be in combat with an ally? In combat with anybody?
I would say combat with anyone because they're an extra 20, but I will result to the rules lawyer.
Who's our rules lawyer?
The rules of sneak attack is, I think it's an ally. Hold on a second, I need to look up the wording again.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
You'd think I'd remember this because I used to play one.
JC, as long as you believe them to be allies, that's what that matters.
They are allies, they are attacking our enemy.
So the exact words are, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. So it doesn't imply ally, just another enemy of the target.
Okay, so 32.
Right, all this is doing is reinforcing that this is the most powerfulest crossbow ever.
Okay, so it does 40, 48, 52, 102 damage. Yep.
Ooh. What we do? If I just add those numbers as written, it's 145. 40 plus 9 plus 32 plus 54 plus 8 plus 2.
Sorry.
145.
You can only apply sneak attack once per turn.
Your first one.
Oh, okay.
Your
It's
first
105
one.
then.
Your first one missed.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yep, no, that's
First
fine.
one bounced
Yep.
off it.
105 then.
102. Yep.
So 102. Yep. Yep.
So,
Blimey.
okay. Marmaduke screams,
and
and
I will just so you know
and it
use
looks,
the rest of
and
my
it looks
30.
around at you. Slad. The Slad attacks it. And I will.
Just so you know, I will use the rest of my because I get double movement. I'll use the rest of it to go north by 30 as well. Just so you know.
Okay. So the Slad are going to attack it. I'm just going to say to do a little bit of damage. This Slad, or next to it, nope, Phomos.
Yes. I am going to use my movement, so 30 feet of my movement to get to JC. And I'm going to say, if you want to stab, this is now your time. I'm going to tap him on the shoulder and I'm going to give him Ghoul King's Cloak.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
And I will then use the last 5 feet movement to go back, and then for good measure, because I don't want to get anywhere near this thing because I'm still feeling quite fragile, I will Misty Step 30 feet back as well, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. What does it do now? It does. Open that one. Okay, yep. Okay, yeah, so it does that on its go. Doesn't affect you guys as of yet. The other red Slad doesn't do anything. The next red Slad acts normally. It attacks the creature. Okay. Dak.
Ooh. How far away am I? Oh, I got loads. Okay, so I'm gonna move back a little bit, and then I'm gonna try one of these new ones. So we'll have a bit of that one, and I shall have it land between us and Marmaduke. So hopefully it won't hit the Slad.
So what's your casting?
Unstoppable Moon.
Okay. Okay, so want to put a mark on the place. So a piece of rock falls through the water, splashes through. 15-foot diameter sphere or moon rock slams down on occupied space. You can see.
Can't make it bigger, but I was going to use that.
Yep. A failed save takes 5d10 bludgeoning and 5d10 radiant damage. So the radiant damage is. Could you roll 1 to 4 for me, please?
Sure.
2. Okay. I'm going to just say that that one is hit points are halved. There's a radiant damage, it splashes off it and hits that. That's Slad. He does how much? Roll 5d10 damage for me, please.
It should have already rolled that. Do you want the bludgeoning or the radiant?
Has he actually rolled it? Where is it?
Yes, further up the top when I first clicked it.
Oh, beg your pardon. Bludgeoning, 27 damage. So he needs to make what saving throw?
Dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw. 27.
Ah, passes.
So you see that this creature here is a creature that lives in the Chaos realm, and it just managed to shimmer its way out of the way, almost as if its form moves slightly.
Cool.
It is now its turn. And what does it do? It does... it does this. Where's my measuring stick? There's a cloud of bubbles as it dematerializes and materializes back right next to you.
Oh, that's not good.
And that is its go. Okay. You can see it just swallows some of the liquid around it. See some of the damage starts to heal itself. That's it done. Llewyn.
Okay, Llewyn does not want to be here. So before anything else happens, any start of turn effects to be aware of?
Not yet. Imminently.
Yeah, Llewyn does not want to be here, so he is going to use his bonus action to Misty Step, and he's going to teleport 30 feet away.
Yep.
Just be there. 20, 30.
Yep.
Buddy, and then that's my bonus action. As my action, I'm going to turn around and attempt to attack what's left of its brain after Zach was finished with it. So I'm going to use... where is it? They're probably being wizarded. You got 500 spells. There we go. Can it get an intelligence saving throw?
No. 18 psychic damage, yeah?
Yes, and I will remind you it's got 1d4 off its next saving throw.
Okay, thank you. So how much damage do you do? 18 psychic damage?
Yep.
You can see it cringes as you do that, and you can see tears rolling down its eyes.
Still sort of bad for Marmaduke. Llewyn doesn't know.
Okay.
And then Llewyn's just going to 5, 10, 15 with his movement speed, just to back off a bit more.
Okay. And after you do that, there is around you. There's me a thing. There's me a thing. Could you all make a wisdom saving throws for me, please?
Is this a spell?
It is no.
No.
And does this
I
include
wish
me?
it was.
Oof.
No.
Llewyn, you make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's it's going to be a 9.
Okay, so JC and Dak pass. Llewyn and Phomos are befuddled, so you are confused as the spell until the end of your next go.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Does that affect concentration?
No.
Oh god.
Okay, JC. There's great big fishes next to you.
I know, I'm going to carve some bit off of it.
Okay.
I'm going to come in and I'm going to poke it twice in its starfish with kindness.
Okay.
Is that the
28?
second one from haste? Because you get another
Yes.
one from from Ghoul King's cloak, if you remember.
Did they
hold it.
stack?
What does it call?
I
If
don't
it's
know.
stack, it's 3. If it's don't, ignore the last one.
Hold it. So what does Gawking?
They can make an extra melee weapon attack.
Yep.
Armor class increased by 2. Immune
So,
to necrotic ignorant.
Okay, so you get 3 attacks.
28, 24, 21.
Okay, hit. So first one is a sneak attack. Jesus.
Yep.
So it's 12, 43, 55 damage.
Yep.
Yep. Second one does
67, 80 total. 43, 12, 12, 13.
so 55. Is that 80? Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
In its starfish. Yeah, I'm going full. Yeah. If I was a bard, this would be vicious mockery at the same time.
It really doesn't like that.
And then I will bonus disengage, and then I will move the remaining 55 of my feet further away.
You
Okay.
coward!
Okay.
That's what we gave you.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go. Yeah, I'll I will go the full 55 feet. I will.
Okay, so can everybody make a... he makes a despairing scream. Could you, all of you, please make charisma saving throws?
Probably not.
JC fails, Phomos passes, Dak passes, and Llewyn passes. So, JC, you take 4 psychic damage. As you realise, it smarts if you stick the sword up places where sword shouldn't go.
Yeah.
Okay, the slads. This one is. He's still under the confusion, so he is going to do. Think about confusion. There's lots of rolling dice. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It just dashes that way. Phomos.
Yeah, I'm befuddled. You said, is that right?
Yeah,
so I can't cast spells.
You're confused. So your creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach, and there's only one within your reach.
Fantastic. Is that just a regular melee attack, not spell melee?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, melee attack. Yeah.
Oh, this is not going to go well. I'm going to really piss it off. 1 damage if it even hits.
You don't hit it. There we go. Nice. Next slad goes. Can't do anything, so it is. Does nothing in its turn. Okay. Next red slad does. Can act normally. Some movement speed. So he goes 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, nice. Dak.
Oh, so I'm going to use the Dimension Door Cloak.
Yep.
Action, get myself ways over way.
Oh my god, you guys are all going to kill me.
Are you able to make my little moon any bigger? Because it should be 15 feet diameter.
Change token size.
It may or may not be important later, but because I'm going to move it, it'll confuse things if it's not the right size.
15 feet in diameter, or
Yes, please.
in 15 feet in diameter. So that's.
Oh, yeah. That's radius.
15 feet diameter. I beg your pardon, diameter.
I mean, you can have it that big if you like it, but it's a little too big.
There we go. 15 feet diameter.
Marvelous.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And then as a bonus action, I can move it 30 feet. So
Yep.
I haven't quite got enough go for that. So we'll move it to there. Action bonus. Yeah, that's me then.
Okay. His go. 1, 2, 3. Where is him? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do I get a reaction attack there, considering
you
moved
can.
out of my area?
Yep.
Can I Eldritch Blast him?
If you have Warcaster, yes.
Sorry, I'm gonna be rules lawyer man here. If it's the same effect as confusion, you wouldn't have reactions.
Confusion.
Phomos.
Confusion.
Oh, is it until the start of my next turn, isn't it? Yeah,
Confusion
you're
only
right.
works on your turn, not on somebody else's turn.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's just if it's just a spell, confusion also gets rid of reactions.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yes.
Well.
See,
But yeah, I'll let
hear
you
your
have a-
words saying I was a coward. I'm luring him away.
Do you have Warcaster?
I don't think so.
No, well, you couldn't use that spell. You couldn't use the spell anyway.
Okay, that's fine then.
Okay. So this creature bears down on you, JC. for
Yep.
sticking your sticky thing where you shouldn't have stuck your
Yep.
stucky thing.
Sun don't shine.
Yeah, exactly that. And it is going to do a bite attack against you.
Yep.
Remember, you got 2 to your AC from Ghoul King's Cloak.
26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Hold. What is your regular AC, JC? Because you have +4 to your AC at the moment.
It was 18. It's now 22.
Well, that's fortunate because that stops you being eaten and restrained on his teeth. So you manage to dodge his teeth slightly. You take 21 piercing and 16 force damage.
27. Cool.
You can, of course, do your dodgy type things.
Oh,
for
yes,
that.
I halved that. So what would it be? 27.
10 plus 8.
18. Cool.
Yep. And then... and it whips its tail round to hit you as well.
Yeah.
With a 21 to hit.
I jump over it as it whips underneath me.
Okay, and you avoid being splattered by the tail. Okay, that is him done. Llewyn.
Okay, no one made him make a saving throw last turn, so didn't get much use out of that. This lad is bearing down on me, and I don't like it. So with a wave of the hands, I'm going to magic missile him, and I'm going to do that at 3rd level, so that gets me 5.
What, the Slad, yep?
The Slad, yeah.
Yep.
Because it's 120 feet, so I'm in range. I forget I have to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there you go. It's nice and neat. 3, 6, 9,
15.
12, 15 points of force damage.
Okay, and it just hits him like a machine gun has, and you can see him recoil slightly, and he stops and he just smiles and he looks at you, and he points a finger in your direction.
Ooh, don't like that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Run away!
Okay. JC, after that is done, this creature drools on you.
Yeah.
Could you make a dexterity saving throw?
Quick question. Drool is technically water. Saliva, water. My hat of dryness. Does that do anything?
Nope. Drool.
Okay,
Can
what
you
was
make
it?
a
Dexterity.
Yep.
19.
Oh, don't you get a bonus, don't you, for your haste?
Yes.
He gets advantage on checks, so it'll
Just
still be
advantage.
19.
19. Oh, almost, but it just splashes you. The drool splashes you, and you take 11 poison damage from the drool.
Can I take evasion on that? Is it evasion? No? Okay,
No.
so how much was that again? Sorry, 11?
11.
With evasion, if it's a dexterity save, you take half damage.
But
even
that's
if you fail.
that's a reaction. He's always uses reaction.
Fair enough. 11.
You use your reaction for stop
Yeah.
being skewered by his bite.
Doesn't say it's a reaction for evasion. It just happens usually.
I think.
Beginning 7th level, you can nimbly dodge out the way of certain effects such as Red Dragon's Fire Breath, blah blah blah. When you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw and only half if you fail. It does not say reaction.
Okay, I'll take that back. Okay, so you take 5. I learned something new today. Okay, 5. You only take 5 damage from the drool. Okay.
Cool.
Okay,
But he
JC.
still hates it because he's getting wet.
Yeah.
With the rage of that, he's going to swing around kindness.
Yep.
With the hope to chop off that bloody dangling light. With a 19, a 31, and a natural 1.
19. So you got
Actually, with haste, do I get advantage with haste?
It wasn't 19 on that one, JC. You've misread your dexterity save. It was a 32 and a
32.
31.
so
Sorry,
the-
32, 31. And sorry, do I get advantage on that haste? I can never remember.
No, you don't.
No.
Okay, well, it's a natural 1 then for the
So
last one.
10, 24 damage. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I will. Is there like a gap underneath him?
You
Are
can,
we
you can
like
go
both
round.
floating?
You can go on his space, but it costs you double movement to go on his space.
So would, for example, going from where I am to there be like 10 feet worth, or because he's a large creature, or is it literally how many spaces he's covering?
So that would be distant. That's that will take
It'd be like
you
100.
80 feet to do that.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this then. I am going to bonus action disengage.
Yep.
I'm going to.
So we lost you.
Hang on. So that's 55. So what would that be?
So hold it. How have you got? Where have you got extra? Oh, because you got your haste up, haven't you? Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So you can do that.
Cool. How much more movement will I have on that then?
You've done 55. You'll have 5 feet more of movement.
I'm gonna go to there because I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Actually, no, I won't use my bonus action to disengage. I will. I'll do the attack of opportunity. I'll use my bonus action to do a dash. So do a attack of opportunity on me.
Okay. He will do so.
Yep.
With pleasure, because you did stick the sticky thing where you shouldn't have stuck the sticky thing. 18 to hit.
No, he misses. So I will continue on my merry way.
Oh dear, how was it? It was, how much was it to cross that creature?
60. It was 50.
50, well that's doubled, remember. So was it 25? No, I think you've...
Oh, so I'll be underneath him still.
Where's me?
Well, I use my
where's my measuring
thing.
turn? Where's my measuring thing?
You were here, and I think you said to come to here.
Yeah, 55 will be, so from where you were to there, that is double movement for each square you cost it. So that would be 160 to do what you've just done.
Right, okay, so that would put me to the middle, and then my dash would get me to there then.
Yeah, that's as far as you can get, yeah.
Alright, that's fine, I'll stay there, I'm on the other side of him.
So he doesn't get an attack of opportunity then.
No, but he must have missed it anyway, so that's not a problem.
Yep.
So I'm there, that's me.
Cool. Could you all, Dak, you don't need to, but everybody else, can you make wisdom saving throws for me, please?
Oh, SpaghettiOs. Here we go.
Oh, hey.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Llewyn passes. JC, you fail. Phomos, you fail. You are all confused until the end of your next go.
Yeah!
Okay. The red slad is confused. Doesn't do anything. Phomos.
Sorry, just to check in. That's the one I whacked 5 times with magic missile. I don't know if that makes any difference to the confusion on him.
No, that's. I think the top one just went, didn't he?
Fair enough.
No, it was a bottom one. Yeah, sorry, yeah. He is. He's not doing anything. It doesn't make any difference to confusion.
Cool.
I'm confused. Can you roll me?
Have you got confusion in your own thing? I can do it for you if you want.
No, I don't. It's not on my list.
Doesn't move or take any actions. Okay. Next red slad doesn't move or take any actions. Next red slad doesn't move or take any actions. That's a lot of twos being rolled there, isn't there? This has done this before, hasn't it?
I will say all of my magic missiles are 2s.
That's a 1, so I've just done it. So it's just luck. Dak, you are outside of that confusion place.
I am, and I'm quite a ways away from being able to do anything else useful. But what I can do is I will shuffle up here slightly.
Yep.
And then I use my bonus action to move my moon again.
Yep.
So I can bump it into him.
Yep.
It stops rolling because he's absolutely massive.
Yep.
He has to do a dexterity save for me, please.
Saving throw. 19.
Fails, so he takes 2d10 bludgeoning. 11, that's a little.
11
and then another 2 radiant, another 2d10 radiant.
So 11 bludgeoning, yep.
Yep. And then if the radiant does anything, that as well.
Okay, so that does it. So it will go and try and hit JC. JC, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
He doesn't need to worry because he's immune to radiant damage from the Gorking's cloak. So even if it hits him, it won't hurt him.
Okay, so you get hit by radiant damage, and you can see it just sparkles around you a little bit like Darth Vader in Return of the Jedi.
I am now the shiny one.
You are the shiny one, absolutely. You're the emperor. Okay. Dak, do anything else?
I'm a little. No, that's concentration. Is it? Yes, it is. No, I won't do that then. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I will take dodge action.
So he is going to come and try and eat JC.
Yeah.
Where's my eat bite attack? 20 to hit.
I poke him in the eye. He misses.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. He goes over you.
Yep.
To the back. Oh, that's a very big thing that's just come on here.
Oh, it is.
Let's get rid of that, shall we?
Mild amount of panic for me there.
And the tail whacks round as well.
Oh no, he's using his limit break. Everyone run away!
With a natural 1.
He gets distracted by my pristine starfish.
Yep.
It's really bad for poor Marmaduke. He's not having a great time here.
I'm not feeling sorry for him. He wrecked our shit last time.
Oh, that's true.
I know, but he's proven himself to be a valuable opponent.
So creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. Roll a d8, move in a random direction.
Oh, is that me? Because I passed my save.
Beg your pardon? Drat.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, you did. Yep. Sorry.
Cool. If that's the case, I am feeling remarkably generous, and I don't particularly want Phomos to be eaten. So, with a wave of my hand, a sort of Doctor Strange-style portal opens, and I'm going to try and teleport Phomos next to me.
Yep.
You're not helping my sneak attack.
Yes, but I am helping Phomos.
Yes.
So you can choose to resist this if you want, Phomos, but otherwise...
No, I'm good. Please get me out. I am a warlock. Get me out of here.
Who's the coward now?
Perfect. This is basically reverse Misty Step, so you can move next to me, Phomos,
Okie doke.
where my ping is.
Yep. Bang. There you go.
Okay.
And I'm just going to move back 5, 10, 15, because I'm still in the range of this horrible aura that he has.
Okay. JC. He gives a despairing scream again. Could you make a charisma saving throw for me, please? Yep.
17.
No problem. You've got water in your ears. You can't hear it properly.
Yep.
You'll go now, JC. You're
Cool,
in
he's on top of
in
me.
the same space as this creature.
Yep. I wish to gut him like a fish that he is. So
Okay.
I'm going to basically stab him in the stomach.
Okay, so you are officially prone at the moment, but I'll let you stand up here because get yourself unprone because it's moved into your space. But that'll be half your movement to do that, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Well, when it's half, it's a genuine question for haste. Being that the haste doubles your movement, so does that mean it's half as in 30 feet, or is it still 15 of the original 30?
No, it doubles your movement, so basically that will be 30 feet's movement.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yep. But
yeah,
you can also get that extra movement on top of that, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
32, natural 20.
Oh, you're doing well with a natural 20.
Yes!
So 8, 14, and 28, 50 damage, yep.
Cool. And then, I will...
He really doesn't like you.
No. Right, so from there to there would be 30 feet, because it was 15 underneath him, yeah?
Yep.
So getting up would have been half of that. So I'll do another attack opportunity for my dash to get away. So if you want to do a attack opportunity.
Okay, he will be ecstatic to do that. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that one does.
What's your arm class?
22.
22. By the way, are you keeping a track of how many turns we've had haste up for?
I'm doing the cloak on my token at the start of each of my turns.
Okay.
But I don't know if Llewyn's doing haste.
Okay, it'll be the
I
same.
haven't, but we've had 3 goes and it lasts 10, so
Okay.
he's got 7 left.
So JC, you take 22 piercing and 26 poison damage.
48. Let me get a count. Well, yeah, it's within my health. I'll take 4 off in a second.
And your armor class is 22, yeah?
Yes.
Oh,
20.
It's 20 for the cloak thing, and then the haste gives another 2 on top of that.
Do you know what? You just escaped being restrained on its teeth again. You are lucky. You're really spawny here. Okay.
I will use my dash to move away. I'll move full 60 feet, pretty much straight down, as long as it avoids the moon.
Yep. Okay. Go for it.
60. I'm there.
Okay. Nice. Red Slad. Next one is confused. What's he going to do? Can act normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. He dashes to get to you.
I haven't hurt them yet. Please remind them of that. we are friends.
Yes, but they're creatures of chaos, so you know, whatever.
So am I.
Actually, no. It's gonna end. Yeah, no. It will end there. It will end right next to you. There we go. Phomos.
Yep. JC, I don't particularly want the Slad to start involving him.
Were you confused, or did you pass that? You were confused, weren't you?
Oh god, am I still on this? Yeah, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
no, you
fine.
weren't. No, because that was the end of your last go, wasn't
I
it?
think it was under the last go and I got moved, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine then. But I was worrying then. Okay, so as long as it's just checking here, I think I can cast this. So spell sniper, as long as it's a attack roll, which it should be, yes. Then so attack roll, is that when it's like the number to hit, or is that with save and throws?
No, attack number to hit.
Damn, I don't think I can do that then. See, I'm just working out whether it's even worth me doing it. No, I can't do that yet. That's a shame. In which case, I will gladly take my 35 feet of movement down this way to get a little bit further away from Marmam Deyke, and whilst I can't do what I wanted to do, I will just engage the Slad that's next to JC and start blasting.
Blast away.
Nat 1.
Dave, are you enjoying this?
I'm having a great time.
25, a 16, and a 23. Oh, these aren't adding my... Oh, this isn't adding my stuff to the blast. Yeah, oh, they all hit, apart from the miss, I'm assuming. Then that one. Agonising...
You didn't do it. Oh, that one misses, yeah, sorry. So it's 10,
so it hasn't added...
15 damage, yeah.
But it hasn't added the agonising blast, so that's another...
18.
Yeah, 18 on top. I'm just going to try to fix that spell.
33, yeah.
Yeah.
All you need to do with that is under the spell thing, if you click and just do plus charisma.
Yeah, that's what I had before. I'm not sure what happened there. That's fine, I'll fix it. Thank you.
Next, Slad doesn't do anything. Next Slad is acts and moves normally. Swimming here. Dak.
Cool. So I believe my moon is close enough. Yes, it is. So I'm going to hit the fish with a stone. So see if he could do another dexterity save for me, please.
Yes, he can try. Saving throw. 26.
Passes, so he takes half. So 2d10 worth of bludgeoning, 9, not so great.
That's 4.
2d10 worth of radiant, 14.
Okay, 4, that doesn't do anything.
No, and then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Move myself down and over a little.
Some of the radiant damage hits that slab that's just close to it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay. At the end of your
bonus action moved, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
at the end of your go, please. Let's have a circle.
Oh,
Mate.
damn.
Hold it. Who's in? So everybody apart from Dak has to make a wisdom saving throw again, please.
Oh.
Llewyn passes. Phomos fails. Phomos. JC fails, and the Slad automatically fail. Apart from that one, it's too far away.
Remarkably lucky for Llewyn.
Okay, now it's his go. He is going to intelligence of 1. He's not going to know what's driving that, so he's going to go 5. Boop. Teleports to here.
That's not good.
Oh no.
To there.
That's not ideal.
He teleports to there, and he swallows some of the water, and you can see there's a little bit of healing happening there. Okay, that's him done. Who's next? Llewyn.
Okay.
There's great big fishes on your space.
Oh no, I don't like that. Can I see Phomos from where I am?
He is. You can see there's feet underneath the fish. Yes. Let's tip
Yeah.
to the back.
And it's double speed to get round.
Double speed to go through his space. Yeah.
Yeah, damn, that's a shame. Okay, then I am going to action dash and use all of my movement speed, because I think that's 25. So I use 50 foot of movement speed to get next to Phomos.
Yep.
And I'm just going to repeat. I'm going to grab hold of Phomos. I'm going to use my 3rd level spell because I'm out of seconds. And we're both going to poof, Misty Step 30 feet away.
Perfect. Yep.
Can you do that with Misty Step? You can move someone with it?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't realise you could do that. That's very useful to know.
Well, actually, sorry. That's not rules as written. That has always been my interpretation.
No, that
of it.
is dimension. You can do that with Dimension Door, but you can't do that Misty Step.
Yeah, and Misty Step is an action. If that's the case, can I dial that back?
Yep.
Can I
Yep.
go back?
Just leaving there to be fish bait. Yeah.
Yeah, stop. What I will do instead is I'm going to do the opposite of that, and I'm going to teleport Phomos out.
Yep.
So again, that's going to use my 3rd, and Phomos, I'm going to teleport you 90 feet away from me.
Ideally towards a slad, because I can deal with them.
Oh, you moved out, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've moved out, yeah. So I'm just staying. I'm staying next to
the
save
fish.
the team.
Yep.
And I'll stick you here then, Phomos. I don't know if you can see where the arrow is.
I can, yeah. I can't get my tokens. Oh, no, I can. There you go. Cool. Thank you very much.
Perfect. And then I am just going to stay on the other side, and hopefully JC can take advantage of this.
Okay. JC.
Cool.
You're confused. You don't move or take any actions this go.
Ah.
The red slad is confused. Doesn't take any actions or do anything this go. Phomos. You're confused as well, aren't you?
Yeah, do I ever get a turn?
You move in a random direction. Oh, please move into the ball. Please move into that ball.
That'll suck.
On. So you go upwards at
35, yeah.
Yeah. All its movement.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Next red slad, he can do stuff. He was out the range. There you go. Dak.
Okay, who's in range of my supermoon? That one over there. So we'll give him a little bash. So for
Actually, before you
this
do that, he's going to drool on Llewyn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, well, of
could
course,
you
yeah.
make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Of course, I'd love to make a dexterity saving throw. That is going to be 9.
No, so you take 11 poison damage.
11 poison
It
damage.
drools on you.
And any riders with that?
Nope.
It's in my mustache.
Okay, Dak.
Yes, so could this slad at the top here do a dexterity save for me, please?
He can. Fail.
So he takes.
You basically just wipe him out, and he just floats away in the waters, and you can see rapidly the chaos of limbo starts to claim him, and skin starts to dissolve away.
Maximum success.
Yeah.
Okay.
That moon is devastating.
And you realise, Dak, with that if one of you went down, you would probably do something similar.
Okay. I have moved and dashed up to there, so that's everything for me.
Okay. Marmam Deyke. He sees Llewyn in front of him. His eyes are bulging and swivelling. Unfortunately, he can't do lots of the fun stuff because he's feeble-minded. But he does this.
There's a cat right next door who's much more irritating than I am.
And pink.
32 or 30. No, 32 to hit.
Yeah, 32 absolutely hits. There's no way I'm even going to get close to that. So
Okay.
I'm also grappled and restrained.
So he bites down on you, and you take 23 piercing and 16 poison damage. And you are restrained on its teeth.
Right, well, you better hope this doesn't go wrong for you, JC.
And he has a tail attack, which just hits, just about hits JC 15 feet. I think you're just within reach. If you're not, he'll just move up, so you are. Tail. 18 to hit.
I jump over it again. Does it hit the slab behind me?
Nope. Okay, and now he is going to go. You're on. Yeah, so you're in his mouth, Llewyn.
Yes.
So he is going to come and go up to Dak. Hey, up there. Okay. To the back. And you are. I'm going to put you there. So you're restrained with him. Okay, that is him done. Llewyn.
Nasty thing that. Luckily for me, this is only verbal, so I can shout this out. As you see, Llewyn utters an incantation, and with a, he's gonna disappear out of the mouth.
Yep.
Because he doesn't like it there. Now I'm assuming my visibility is limited because obviously I'm in his mouth. So
Doesn't matter. You can go anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be anywhere within sight.
Then I'm going to go with my new best friend Phomos, as we're all friends. We've got the same tactics. We both hide at the back, and we're both horribly weak to getting hit in the face.
Okay.
Yours better at dodging it.
Okay.
Dak.
Okay. JC.
Cool. I am going to move up behind Marmam Deyke, assuming I'm going to get an attack from the slad.
It's still confused.
Cool. I'm going to poke his starfish again.
Okay.
31, 20, 24.
So, sneak attack because it's next to Dak. So 42.
63 total.
60.
33 sneak, 9 piercing,
Okay.
11 piercing, 10 piercing.
Okay, and you can see it starting to trail blood into the ether around you now.
Yeah, and then I will. What I'll do is I'll work out how far I need to go, but it will be bonus action disengage, and I'm going to move away. So
You
I'll
have
work out
turned
how
into
much
brick, you know that, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
I have given him brick abilities, yes.
Okay. Okay. Red Slad. Which one is this one? Here we go. He goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He jumps on you. Okay.
Ah, go after the fish.
Where is his stuff? So he pounces on you. He gets an attack with a claw. If that moves at least 20 feet straight line. Okay, so you get a claw attack. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Another claw attack. 8 to hit.
I'm running rings around him.
And a bite attack. 22 to hit.
Meets beats.
Okay, you take
He bites my tail.
10 piercing damage.
Can I halve that with Uncanny Dodge?
Yes, you can.
He just takes the flop off the tip.
Okay. And that is him done. Phomos.
Yeah, okay, I can make this work, sort of. I want to try out a toy I haven't used yet, so I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step and use my 35 feet of movement to get here.
Yep.
And then with my actual action, I am going to cast Psychic Scream. So if I can make a D...
You can't do that. That's 2 spells in a round.
Can I not?
Misty
Oh,
Step
you
is a spell.
Oh, I didn't realise that counts when it's a bonus action. That sucks. Okay.
Too much Baldur's Gate.
Renege that then, because that is going to be as much use as proverbial on fish. So we're going to go 35 feet of movement, and then let's have a look. How far is he away? 110. Right, I'm going to use my Lunar Bolt on him to get, and then it'll be 120, so that'll be an extra 3d6 on top afterwards. Okay, let me try this. Can he? So that's 17. Does that hit?
It does hit. Yep.
It's the one next to the JC. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that is 22 cold, and then there will be on top of that. What type of damage is it again? Radiant, so 3d6, 3d. Oh, actually 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I've got.
You know the resist.
No, that's. I've got rolled the wrong thing. Sorry, that's D. I meant to roll D6s. Apologies. So it'll be 10.
Okay, so the cold damage doesn't hit it. The cold doesn't damage it so much.
Okay, that's
okay. All right, you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
Next, red slad. This one here. 1, 2, 3, 6. He just jumps at it. Then he's going to do his big confusion thing again. Everybody make dexterity saving, wisdom saving throws within 100 feet. That's everybody apart from Llewyn.
Oh my god.
Wisdom, JC passes, Dak passes, Phomos fails. The sladdy fail as well. Okay, Dak, you'll go.
Yeah. How are we doing distance-wise? Oh no, that's everything is too far away. That's disappointing. So we will move our moon to where we can.
It's like the Death Star, isn't it? It's Death Star approaching.
I like it.
Just going around the planet.
That's no moon.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I don't particularly want to be this.
No, so it's coming around the planet, so it can't quite hit yet. When it gets around the moon, it can attack you.
Exactly. oh, it's too much fun to be able with that.
Take a hit, Dak. Sneak attack.
No, because I will get eaten. Again. Let's see. This may work, it may not. I'm going to cast Darkness on a coin and just let it float in front of me.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attempt to bugger off backwards when it can't see me.
Okay.
So
you can't see it, yep?
I cannot see it either.
Okay. And as you're backing off, do we have a darkness thing here? Here we do. Darkness. Have they crashed again? Yep, they've crashed again. I'll do that in a second. As you back off, he goes to attack you.
Oh, I can see through magical darkness.
He can feel you in the water. He can feel you in the environment, and he gets an attack of advantage. With advantage for this, so he gets a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that
It's 21 piercing and 22 force damage, and you are restrained on his teeth.
Yes, I am. It's also 43.
43
double bad news for you, Dag. Is your moon thing a concentration spell?
It is. I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah. Oh no, you would have dropped it automatically when you cast darkness.
Yes. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Well, that was successful. So let's see. Action. Yeah. Yeah. I totally fudged the whole turn. Yep, that's me done.
That's you done, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get there sooner or later. Marmaduke's go. You got plane shift on you.
I do. Yeah.
Yep, good. He turns round and he swallows whole that slad next to you. Here's me bits for him. Okay. So you are stuck there. So he is going to try and swallow you. In fact, could you make a strength saving throw for me, please?
Probably not. 2.
2. You disappear.
Oh no.
Whoops.
You disappear. Okay. And his tail swings around and hits JC. 20 to hit JC. That fails.
Jump over again.
Yep.
Oh, Dag.
Yeah.
If you hadn't done anything, I was going to save you next round.
Yeah. It's just. I just What can you do?
Llewyn.
Okay. I've just seen a dear friend, dear companion, being eaten by this horrible Marmaduke, and I'm very unhappy about it. So I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him with a mindfucker. So can he please make me an intelligence save?
Intelligence save? No, he can't.
Then he fails. So he takes 18 psychic damage, but he is also incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Yep. Nice.
And I'm going to stay where I am because I didn't get hit with a saving throw last turn.
Okay, JC.
Question, is that slad still there?
Yes, he is.
Cool. I am going to...
He is incapacitated. He's confused, though.
Also, will I get sneak attack then?
No, he's not. He's confused, so you won't get sneak attack, but he's confused, so you can run away.
Oh no, I meant the one next to Marmaduke.
Oh no, he's gone. So he's got eaten.
Oh, okay. God damn it. All you got to do is stay near him. Okay, I am going to... Because I think if I worked out right, I've got one more round's worth of the cloak thing on top of the haste. So I'm going to do...
Oh no, you got more than that. It's 10 rounds, mate. I've been counted. Yeah.
What one was only... it was the haste then that's a minute, so that's 6 rounds. So that's,
no, it's 10 rounds. That sends 6 seconds each.
6 seconds,
my brain ain't doing math. Fair enough. Cool. So I've still got 4 more. Right, sorry. I am going to move my first load of 60 feet.
Yep.
$60 to there. I'm going for that starfish because he needs kindness where it hurts.
Okay. Go for it.
26, 26, 25.
Hit.
Be 30, 14, 8, and 8.
30, yep.
Yep. And then that's my full movement. Do I risk it for the biscuit? Sod it, I'm going to risk it. I will use my bonus action to dash 60 feet away.
Okay, so
AOC.
I need to ask you this. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Can I cut a hole big enough in the starfish for Dak to flop out before he dies.
It doesn't work like that, I don't think.
I cut him in half. No, I want to cut the lights off. I want to cut the lights off so I can keep the light.
Okay. Okay, so you try and cut the light off, and you put kindness into this, and this creature just starts to float away, and out of it, Dak and 2 Slad emerge.
Woohoo!
Slad are right on you, Dak.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, Red Slad here. He gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna attack JC.
Yep.
With a. I'll get rid of Marmam Deyke. So I've got so many bloody things going on here.
That'd be great boss fight.
Claw attack, 18 to hit.
I'm going to use my cloak like the Spanish ball.
Outdoors.
Yeah, Matadors, and I'm just going to do the underlay as the Slad runs past me.
Okay, and you miss it. It just keeps running past you, and it misses.
I pull my tail out of the way this time.
Yep, cool. The other 2 Slad, they're going to jump on you, Dak.
Yep.
That is lots of attacks here. That's a claw attack, 10.
It's
25.
that hits.
8 piercing damage. Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Constitution. Saving throw.
Yep.
7.
Okay, could you just put a red dot on yourself, please?
Okay,
and you need to make a strength saving throw as well.
Hang on, I'm still fighting with the icons.
Yep.
I don't know how to do this. Okay, I will remember a dot. What was I doing? Sorry, a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, please. Yep.
18.
That's fine. He doesn't knock you prone, and you get a bite attack against you as well, which is a 9 to hit. And the other one goes 25 to hit, 11 piercing, 13. Could you make another strength saving throw for me, please? Nope, you are not prone. So but his second bite attack didn't do anything. Claws 8 and natural 20.
Yeah,
so
that definitely
is 14 damage. Okay, that's the Slad done. Phomos.
Yes. So 35 feet. Now the big fish is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my thing's just gone completely crazy there. There we go, 35 there. And seeing Dak's in trouble, let's use this atom bomb. So can they all make intelligence saving throws, please? All 3 Slad.
No, normal, submit. So DC 21.
21, yeah, it still say 20, but that's fine.
I'm gonna say 120 damage. Hold it. I'll just do all of them. Intelligence, yeah.
Yeah.
15, 12, and 17.
They all fail. They will take. Oh my god, that's awful rolling. Wow, 33 psychic damage each.
Well, I'm gonna say, just for the story, Thaz just look at you as you make a noise. They look at you because you're playing your pipes. They look at you, and all 3 of their heads just explode.
Like a charm.
And Dak, you're covered in Slad gore.
Gross.
It is horribly gross. And
Phomos just picks the wax out of his ears because it's even rattled his inner ear a little bit.
And you are now in standing in this area. The water is murky with the blood of Marmaduke. You feel that despair. You feel that despair fall away. Inside, you think, "Have I done the right thing or not?"
too late to try and grab a vial of some of that Marmaduke blood?
You can try and grab a vial, but it'll be diluted with limbo.
That's all right. Little limbo's good for the spirits.
Okay, so you can try. So you can do so. Make a sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hand. 8.
Oh no, you didn't, and didn't manage to do it. You weren't quick enough.
Fair enough. And while I'm here, I might as well check. Anything left, or is it all faded into the void?
It's all faded into the void.
I'm hoping JC's still holding the light that he was chasing after, even though the light's gone out now, but he's got it.
And
That'd be our proof that we killed him.
And Dak, you hear this voice in your mind. Come, seek me out now.
Where?
That's all you hear.
Oh, damn disembodied voices. Everyone alive?
Huzzah, companions! Another foul beast slain, both a dragon and a limbo worm in one day. We are veritable hunters of monsters.
JC's going to come over to you, Dak.
Mm.
And unfortunately, he's going to expect you, because I'm assuming haste is going to wear off any second.
Oh yeah, it did. The minute the battle fight, you just sort of floated through space.
So he's like, I hope you can carry this fat cat, because I'm going to be out or cold on the floor because of haste.
Right, that's what boots are for. I will give you a kick.
Okay, so as the haste drops, and I forgot to do this before, your concentration on your dust of stability, because you're incapacitated, stops working, and you take 10 thunder damage, and then the next round you manage to bring it back online again. That's 10 thunder damage.
I'm assuming being incapacitated, I can't dodge or evade.
No, can't do anything. No, you're incapacitated, yeah.
JC's starting to, he's going to cough a little bit of blood when that happens.
It sounds like you've got furballs inside you.
Yeah.
As a thunder
That's
hits you.
right.
There's a little sonic boom if there's thunder damage as he sort of hacks it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will cast heal on JC, and you get back 70 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
You did very, very well there.
It was all thanks to this amazing crossbow, because it's now been confirmed, that this is the crossbow.
Look, to be honest, Dak, we managed to take advantage of the fact that that thing was immune to radiant damage by basically using JC as a conduit.
Mm. Yeah,
Noting that
cool.
noting that for the future.
Mm.
Most impressive display. That horrible whistle you did, which made their heads explode, was most impressive.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to test it out for a little while.
I must
I'm
say,
certainly glad it was on them.
Mm.
I must say, Phomos, Llewyn, next time in battle, just whatever you did at the start of this battle, do that again, please.
Oh, I can't do it again today.
I can.
man.
Of course, I'm not as limited as warlocks are.
Humble in victory as ever.
Oh.
Oh, wait a sec, Azakar, shit!
Yeah, we need to go rescue him now.
I'd say we go back. I think if we've dealt with Marmaduke, we've got a big bargaining chip now.
Yeah, there's enough
They've really
goodwill there. That...
Now,
Yeah.
may I suggest, goodwill only goes so far, Dak. I think we give them an ultimatum. They give us Azakar back, or I will destroy their monastery.
See what we did. We can say to them, see what we did to the creature you failed to kill for hundreds of years. We did that in 5 minutes. Azakar back now.
Well, we did lose once, but yes, let's not distract from the fact that we are mighty heroes and they should fear us and give us Azakar back, otherwise we'll kill them. And if they've already killed Azakar, we should kill them anyway. Sends the message.
It's a bit excessive, isn't it?
It is, but it's been a long day, so I'm kind of getting there.
Look,
Just
as someone who
remember our diplomacy, it works brilliant. We insult them and we kill them. I can show them the crossbow.
Look, I am the resident expert here on being kidnapped. I've been kidnapped more than all of you put together, and I can certainly tell you, if I threatened to kill and then followed through more often, I would have been kidnapped at least one time less.
I mean, it's hard to argue with that logic. Is anyone else injured, or is it just me?
I love Davey's comments in the side.
I'm not doing amazing, but quite honestly, maybe don't. If I just stay far enough away, maybe that'll.
I was going to say, if everyone's at least a little bit injured, I'll just do a little group heal because I'm still pretty low, but I don't want to waste a big spell on just myself.
Go for it. I could do with it.
So yeah,
I could do with it in a high life.
We'll just have a little bit of a mass cure wounds, which is 3d8 plus some stuff.
Yep.
Some 12, 18 hit points for everyone.
Nice.
A little bit better. Whilst I'm not under the agreement that we murder an entire enclave, I do think we should potentially now go back because it is a good bargaining ship.
Yeah.
No, I am feeling slighted here. My point was very clear. We only resort to that level of violence if they do not obey our demands. They should negotiate with us. We hold the chips here.
No, I fully agree. We are in a much firmer position than we were previously, having done what they originally asked us to do. So yes, I think at the very least, showing some lenience towards our allies is not too much to ask.
Phomos, you feel a surge in limbo. And you feel a storm front coming through.
Brace yourselves.
Also, just to let everyone know, yet another command from a disembodied voice to seek them out, whomever them is.
The only lead we have is going back to the place we came. It could be one of them, considering they've given us the dust to survive out here. This was a last opportunity.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just in the effort of full transparency, just letting you guys know.
Okay, let's go back and find what we can find.
You're not referring to the suit of armor who escorted us out. He was talking to us. Was it his voice?
Well, he hasn't actually physically spoken a single word to us. But this is the second time now I've had a disembodied voice, so maybe
makes sense.
Maybe someone else. Who knows?
I will say this quickly. Knowing what these vials of the blood dust thing caused, before we teleport back or go back, I'm just going to drop my one here, so I don't have it on me when we get back there.
Whoever's doing the negotiation, whether that be intimidation, persuasion, whatever it is, let me know who's doing it, as I can give you a boost before you go in.
I can try and be diplomatic.
You hear crunching of rocks around you as the chaos of limbo is unleashed in its full fury. You see rocks spinning around, and you know the dust of stability will only protect you so much in this space.
Yes, I think a quick withdrawal to Sanctuary is in order.
It's excellent.
Could you all make for me dexterity saving throws?
Maybe. Yeah, 20.
Phomos fails, Dak passes, Llewyn passes, as rocks plummet towards you. JC will pass, of course he'll pass. Phomos, you get hit by a boulder, does 1 bludgeoning damage.
My eye!
It's taking your glasses out.
Put a stone in your shoe.
Just put a crack in your spectacles.
Oh my goodness, you've got a black eye, Phomos. Oof!
What's that? My spectacles, I'll just tap and just mend them. I'll just fix them while I'm there. Oh, that's better.
Somewhere else you hear the dead spirit of Azakar roll dice as well, just to join in. Okay, so you are where you are at the moment.
Okay, back to Sanctuary then.
Yes, and remember, we hold the higher position here. Don't bow to their demands. We were far too cowed by them last time. Let them fear our power. It generally works better when you're trying to negotiate if someone's scared to death of you.
I mean,
I'm not really good at intimidating, unfortunately. I'm quite good
me
with...
neither.
Well, the good news is, thanks to my amazing cosmic powers, I can make you good at intimidation. I can give you a few pointers.
I'm better at persuading people.
I can make you better at intimidation than any persuasion you'd be able to do unaided.
Yeah, well...
I can give you this, basically, guys.
Uh-huh.
I can give you expertise in a chosen skill
Sweet.
for an hour.
Cool.
I mean,
Alright.
I would take it on persuasion.
I can give you that. If you don't have, if does no one have intimidation?
Nope.
Man, you guys are a bunch of lovely chaps.
Yeah, I know, right? why do you think we just let him get kidnapped?
Look, I can't intimidate. I am fat, and I am pink, and I am fluffy.
So whilst you're discussing this, another rock explodes close to you and clatters towards you. Could you all make dexterity saving throws, me, please? Phomos fails again.
Can I forego my saving throw to try and help Phomos out with mold earth to try and smash the rock to avoid it hitting him?
No.
Okay,
Not
then
for
I
this.
will just make my.
Yep.
I'll just make my dexterity saving throw.
Dak fails, JC passes, Phomos fails, and bloody hell, Llewyn.
I will use. I do use mold earth. It just bounces harmlessly
Yep.
off the side
So
of my head like a basketball.
So those who fail take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Well, before the rocks decide to kill us, even though a giant fish couldn't, can we make him move and get back?
Yeah, I thought we
Let's
were
go.
already in transit, but yeah, there we go, we're off.
Every time Llewyn speaks, rocks fall.
You don't know where to go. Wait, do you know where to go?
Back the way we came, which means nothing here.
Means nothing here.
Does Llewyn have any recollection of how to get back in this twisting, unchanging world?
There is no path to follow.
Okay.
Isn't it actually saying that quickly? I'm assuming that vial is still floating next to him before we leave. Could you not use that to do one of your dimension thingies?
It
If
is,
not,
it
then
is
yeah, it's gone.
dissolved into the chaos of limbo.
Okay.
I think we've got some stashed in the ring, though, haven't we?
I can't get back in there today.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh
I had
my
to use
goodness.
it to help for me and Llewyn to lick our wounds after the diplomat here spoke to our new friend.
Mm.
It was most exciting though. Gif Yankee. Now there's an interesting species. Right. I see where this conversation is going. As no one has any math, pathfinding, or recollection ability, please grab my hand and form a daisy chain.
Okay.
Come on. And once everyone's linked up, I will teleport to Enclave using my sigil that I have written in my spellbook.
You've got that scale, if you remember.
Yes, the associated object.
Yep. So you can do that.
So it means I don't have to roll. We will safely arrive.
No, you don't have to roll. Just give me a second. And you get there, and
it's just a crater.
Az has already killed them all.
Yeah, I reckon Az probably could hold his own against
Yeah.
the entire monastery.
Yeah, I wouldn't put my money on them. At least not some of them.
If he wasn't held back by his morals and scruples, he could absolutely devastate this place.
I mean, they had just labelled him a heretic and carted him off. So I mean, at that point, I think your morals are pretty well satisfied.
Hey, if Jesus had thrown hands, you don't know what would have happened.
Yeah, this is my point.
You know, he could have picked up the. I'm getting too close into blasphemy territory. You're gonna stop there.
Yeah. Just gonna stop you right there. Minor miracle. Leave me alone.
bear with me a second. I'm just trying to sort this out. That goes onto the token
Right.
there as well.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. I just need to nip to the loo, guys, while we sort this out. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna take advantage of that as well, if you don't mind.
So will I, and I will just move your to there. Okay. I'll go to the loo too.
Oh dear, Az has got the X of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I'm already dead. Look at that.
Oh, right. Well, that means everyone's got to die.
I tell you what.
I mean, you don't have to.
I tell you what. When I listen back through this, I'm going to count up how much damage I actually did.
Oh, it's
You've
lots.
done silly damage, Jason.
So I was not far off being able to claim I won. I soloed.
Yeah, I keep telling you, you need to go in there, give him a little poke. You know,
I
show
need
him a
that
little
bloody
love.
three attack thing.
No, just one is enough because that's when you get your sneak attack. So you get in, give him a little poke, get back out again, go in, give him a little poke, get back out again. That's the whole rogue deal.
As soon as you get that sneak attack, it goes silly, and when you get a bloody crit on top of that, it's just insane.
Ah,
It
it's
was like, what was
amazing.
it last week? What was the crossbow that I did? It was 100 and something.
Oh yeah, that was massive damage as well.
30 in like one crossbow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Davey, about last week. I did not realise you still had the empty vial in your pocket, and then I just like fucking showed him the evidence of the crime without realising.
Oh no, like there's no way anyone could have known that. To be fair, I think I actually said I'd put it in the back of holding, but I don't think it makes a difference anyway. They knew what had happened.
Yeah, they were pretty damn convinced, weren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to do what I did like last time, and I disguised myself and went and joined the ranks in an attempt to follow to save, but they were like, no, we can see the pink.
Yeah.
Okay, so is everybody back?
Not Llewyn, apparently.
Okay, so we'll wait for him to come back after his restop. Okay.
Out of curiosity, DM, how much health did Marmaduke actually have in total? I just want to try and work out how much I did.
A lot. 460 hit points.
Cool.
And psychic damage. It was vulnerable to psychic damage.
Mm.
And
Oh,
it's-
no.
You're telling me this? It was vulnerable to psychic the entire time.
And it couldn't use its legendary resistance against psychic damage either.
So I kept Egwee.
Oh well, that's not what wisdoms are for. They're not for damage. They're to give every available buff to the rogue, and then just sit back and watch him solo.
Yep. So you materialise outside of Enclave. The first thing you notice outside there is a gibbet cage. Inside you see an inert body. There is a notice board next to it.
Can we read what it says?
Nope.
Because we're too far away, or we just can't actually read it.
I am back.
So you can't read it because you're too far away. But when you get closer, you realise that it's in a language you cannot read.
Phomos, you've got a thing which means you can read all languages.
Yeah, I can do it once every 4 days because it uses my entire wish. Is there no other way to deal with this?
I don't.
You
I
just
don't
knock
have.
on the door and ask them what it says.
I mean, the body that's in the cage, is it as?
You're gonna go up and have a look.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to see. It is the decayed and unmoving body of Azakar.
Well, death becomes them.
Terrible. Just terrible.
What's the plan now?
And you can see the sign next to it. As you get close, you can read the top of it. It says, "Azarek the Heretic." Underneath it, you can't read it. It's in strange script you cannot read.
Although I cannot read it, can I attempt to study the wording to see if I can understand the gist of it, even without necessarily understanding the language?
Make a calligraphy roll for me, please.
That's a 29.
Okay, so you can't. I'd say you know that this is a warning.
Mm.
Can't read it, so you know it's a warning.
Well, the only other thing we've got that we want from them is we want the knowledge on where they found.
Mm.
Quick question for you, Chris. Are you okay with me getting a bit snappy with you in character?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is our fault. We were far too weak with these terrible Givzerai. We should have fought back and saved him.
Yes.
Well, regardless, I think a demonstration needs to be had of this monastery. He may not be with us long, but he was still a member of this party, and this cannot be let pass without retribution.
You are correct.
Thanks. Do I notice the advisor coming up?
Glowing. You notice him floating up from underneath Enclave. It doesn't go above the window area of Enclave, so he's hidden from the people inside.
I'm gonna go up close to him and say that Marmaduke is dead.
And he just there's a slight nod of the head, and he turns round and he floats under Enclave.
Dak will go down, meet him.
Yeah, I'm going to follow as well.
I'm going to grab Dak's wrist.
Mm.
I am going to hold back only as long as you feel there is benefit to it. Retribution will happen.
I feel the same. This one will rest.
JC is going to be polishing the crossbow.
Okay. So I'll just take you all to here.
Before we go, is Asgard's body just open in this cage?
It's actually in the cage.
And it's all sort of, what's the word, desiccated.
He's dead. You can see that there are bruises on him, there are cuts. And he has clearly been exposed somewhat to the winds of limbo.
Still got his limbs?
Yeah.
Can I take his finger bone, please?
You can reach in to do that. You certainly can.
Yep. I'm going to take one of Az's finger bones.
Okay. It snaps off.
Oh, wonderful! Then it's like pull off chicken. I'm just going to keep hold of that for the time being and follow the rest of the party.
Wizards. Okay. And so the advisor goes under the under Enclave.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just move you. Give me a second. That there. And underneath Enclave it is dark.
Yep.
The advisor that is there. He takes you to some of the rock, old weathered rock. Some of the buildings at the top, even though they're ancient, they seem newer than this. This is a place of antiquity.
Does the rock look similar to the dust that was spread on us?
No.
Okay.
Looks like a sort of sandstone.
Okay.
And he goes up to a bit here. Beckons you enter.
Yeah, I guess I'll follow what he's asked us to do then, with his motions. So yeah, I'll enter.
JC, does this feel off to you?
This entire place feels off, but this is certainly offer than most.
Keep on your guard. You've got better senses than most of us.
Yep, my ears will be pricked up high.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you better senses. Quick question: do you have expertise in perception?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I don't need. What about investigation?
No. Well, I've got. Yeah, I'm not proficient in it, so yeah.
You now have expertise in investigation for the next hour.
Cool. I will add a tick to that.
Okay.
And remember that goes to your passive as well.
Ooh.
The advisor goes to the wall, puts his hand on it, and there's an opening there. Inside. Let's turn that off. Inside. There's a dark room. Is it dark to you? I don't know if you can see it's dark or not. Yeah.
It's incredibly dim, yeah.
Yeah, there's a dark room.
Yes.
In the centre of the dark room, you can see a beam of light, shining down onto an ancient humanoid creature. Sitting there, as the door opens, it looks up. It's difficult to know the age of this person. You can see its skin is wizened and very, very almost crepe-like. Its face is covered with a tattoo which spreads down into its chest and under its robes. It has the rounded lobes of a human or a dwarf or something. It doesn't have the spiky ears of a Githyanki. And he just looks at you as you come in. And the advisor beckons you to enter.
Mm-hmm.
So
What sort of read do I get on the way they're calling us in? Is it like friendly? Is it like get over here?
You cannot read this chap at all. His face is just ancient.
I will. I'll turn around to the rest of you and say, look, give the advisor credit. He is the only one who's kept us alive in limbo at this point after Rest ousted us. I think we should at least hear out the talkative friends that he has.
That is the only reason we are here.
Mm-hmm.
As I walk past the advisor, I am going to give him a side eye.
Okay. And as you go in, you see there's movement in there as well, and there are other people in there. It's difficult to see; it's so dark. The divine being stands up slowly. You can see its wizened arms, long nails, almost like a Buddha belly. You've sought me out. Welcome, Wafflehouse. Come, eat. Eat with your friends.
Do you have fish?
And you see, sitting at a table there. That works. Does that work? You see, tucking into food, you see Azakar. He looks up as you enter, and he's got a chicken leg in his mouth as he's eating it. Brother Nanu, enlightened, is there, and there's another Githzerai there as well. Come on in. Welcome to my domain, Wafflehouse. Come sit and eat. Tell me how you defeated Marmaduke.
As Dak makes his way to the table, he's going to pass behind Az and just put his hand on Az's shoulder and ask him if he's all right. Even if it's a mouthful of food and a nod, that'll be good enough for Dak to move on.
Get a nod.
Right.
I mean, I'll just quickly turn around. Llewyn, what did the plaque outside say? Did it actually say Azakar? It was something spelled slightly differently, wasn't it?
It was spelled slightly differently. I can't read the language, but I got the gist of this heretic had been punished from it. How do we know this is the real one?
Well, I mean, his name's spelled differently.
No, I'm talking about the one in front of us, Phomos.
We know nothing yet.
I mean, it looks like him. I guess we'll find out in due course. I'm going to sit down though, because I am not going to turn down a free meal, and I'm exhausted.
With me sitting next to Az, can I use that cat's sense of smell and all that to make sure? Does he literally like smell exactly like the original Az, or could this be someone else?
Make an insight roll for me.
28.
Seems very. He seems, when you've met Azakar before, he's been almost on edge, very defensive. He seems much more chilled, but it seems the same person.
Mm.
So, you've defeated Marmam Deyke.
Indeed. I'm quite willing to share with you the details, but I'd like some answers first.
Of course. Come and sit and eat. And on the table, there I see wheels of cheese, your simple wooden bowls. It is a while since I've had company of others who are not from our tribe. And as he moves, this light sort of sense to follow him around. Come sit. And you, half-blood, come forward and take your place at the table.
Oh, coming straight out with the slurs as a starting invitation. You must work on your decor, my good friend.
Yes. Probably. Come and sit.
Can I get a sense, not of personality or if he's lying, do I feel magic on this being?
He's no way of knowing.
Oh, fair enough.
No way of knowing. His face is completely impassive and say covered in this thick tattoo, but the face is leathered and wrinkled and time etched.
I'm afraid a great deal of questions are going to need to be answered before I'm going to trust anyone here enough to sit down and lower my guard.
Of course. But eat. Eat and drink. And tend to your injuries.
I'll just enjoy from a distance. Thank you very much.
Leader.
Hmm.
And he gets up. Seeking walks. He's leaning on a stick as he walks across to you. Come here. And he looks at your arm where you've been injured by the slad.
Hmm.
And he puts his hand on it. You have been infected by the slad. I feel its life's force in you. I feel its key, its life energy. And he just reaches into you. You take 20 damage.
Okay. That's going to be visibly uncomfortable, but for what?
And he pulls out a slad tadpole, throws it on the ground and just squashes it under his boot.
Well, that was unpleasant.
You will mend. That slad was burrowing its way towards your heart. I have seen what slad do. It is not pleasant. So, you've come to Enclave. You seek answers for Singon.
We do.
We have found 3 surviving bits of Singon. Half-blood, please sit.
I'm gonna look at you, Dak.
Dak will turn to the phone to me and say, I would ask that you address my party by their names.
I will. Leader. Goat. Cursed. Stone Man. And the half-blood.
That was for chess pieces as usual.
Yes.
I don't mind mine too much. Mine's just very descriptive of how I look. You've all got the worst piece names here.
Dak will give.
Depends on who I'm hurting, because I can either be cursed for them or cursed for me.
Dak will give Llewyn a rather unimpressed small nod, just to say, just let us. Otherwise, we're not going to progress. Sort of look. Not to say that you should necessarily be all smiles and happy about everything.
Fine, but I'm not going to stand. Oh, I'm not going to sit. Shit!
Too late, sit down.
Just make yourself as comfortable as you feel.
I'm going to sit at the end of the table.
I'm not going to stand for this. Pulls out the chair.
And the door is closed out from outside, and you can just hear in the distance the faint refrain, Om chanting, which actually feels quite restorative and quite peaceful now after the excesses of limbo. So you are here. You have found 3 fragments of Singorn. But I ask you, Azakar, the ancient, has asked to entertain you, Wafflehouse. We have a reason for being here. And as he says that, the advisor comes in and just stands glowing. It is a touch dark. Let's have some more illumination. The lights improve. You can see better. Food is spread out in front of you. There's a pile of discarded coins here in the corner of various different hues and colours. There's gems in there as well. JC, your eyes go towards that, and the divine being looks at you. Yes, just trinkets from fellow travellers. You have no use for that here, really.
Well, if you have no use for it, I'll happily help you dispose of some of it, and at some point I will just pocket loads.
As you wish. I'm here to help you as you have helped Azakar.
On that topic, how is he here? We thought we saw his body outside, and last time we saw him, he'd been labelled as a heretic.
What you did, Wafflehouse, to disrupt our plans, set us back 100 cycles or longer, 100 years or longer, by taking what you took. And JC, as he says this, you can see he briefly glances down at his arm, and you can see where his elbow is. You can see multiple scars which haven't quite healed in the parchment type skin he's got. That will affect us badly. But Azakar has told me that your aid is required to do the ceremony that we need to bring back our mistress.
We're going to need an awful lot more clarification on a great many things before we agree to anything further.
I understand. Azakar, do you wish to enlighten them at all? I think we can trust this band with who our mistress is.
I think so too. They are pieces, as am I. I think they can help us return Astra.
I think they're the last pieces of the puzzle.
Right, Azkar, I think you mentioned a name, but your microphone cut out.
At the really important bit.
Yeah.
I said I think you can help us return Mistra.
Mistra, okay.
Llewyn knows who that is, doesn't he? Because it's been mentioned before.
No, Miss Drill was mentioned before.
Ah. Llewyn knows nothing.
Llewyn doesn't know. Ross knows who that is, but Llewyn doesn't.
To be fair, would Azakar have referred to her as Mistriel?
No, Mistral. He referred to her as Mistral previously, yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure.
But you're using the new name. It seems appropriate now. our mistress is. Our mistress has been away since, in your world, the calamity. In fact, I believe your world does not really know of her. But there are many other worlds in this cosmos who support and worship our mistress. She is central to the weave of magic. And she met an end many thousands of years ago, but put in place a train of events to bring her back. That train of events is near its culmination. If you help us bring back Our Lady, the mistress, and he looks at you, Llewyn, then we will give you the information and the means to bring back your city, which is lost now in limbo.
To clarify on means, that means either there will be a way for us to return Singorn to its rightful place in our realm, or that we will be able to secure accommodation for the survivors until we're able to take them back.
There are precious few survivors. The Chaos Beast and the Slad and the madness of Limbo has taken all but the hardiest and those who can protect themselves. But you can, the help of our mistress and her powers.
Great deal of questions here. Firstly, tell me about this goddess, I assume goddess, you want to bring back. I can imagine that upsetting the hierarchy of the upper planes is not something which is going to be looked fondly upon by the current players.
Can you produce arcane energy?
Of course. I am a master of the arcane.
Why do you think you have that skill?
Through many hours of study and dedication.
No. See his like spark in his eyes. It is because our mistress has given you threads and access to the weave to do this. Without her, you would be. Without her, your skills would be nothing.
Phomos is actually overjoyed of this, and he's going to look at Llewyn and go, "Ah, so I'm not the only one with a patron then. Good to know."
Llewyn has no care for this religious nonsense. There is no god which empowers me, only my own skill.
Yes, of course. But, and he picks up a slice of bread and starts to eat it. And there's a bowl of stew there. And there's fish stew, JC. And he puts it in. He puts it in a wooden bowl in front of him, and he starts to eat it, mopping it up with bread. I do not eat very often. When I do, it reminds me of other days. So we have a deal on the table. You help us bring back our mistress, the goddess. Zazakar referred to her as Mistra. We will give you the ability to bring back your beloved city. we all win here.
Awful many unknowns on here.
Yeah.
I don't know the temperament of your gods. I don't know any benefits apart from what you promise us. And given the fact that you've been more than willing to deceive and lie to get your ways towards what you want, very little trust in my part here.
We have had to hide from those who would wish her never to come back. The orcs, the drow. They would never want to see her back. And they have agents out. They've employed the Githyanki to seek us out and destroy what is left, the vestiges of Mistra. But she will come back more powerful. Our monks here deliberately do not access her power to try and pull attention away from her.
And that's why we're having the conversation down here away from their ears, as to not upset that balance.
With what you did with breaking into the vault and taking the precious blood, we had to maintain discipline. The monks wished to destroy you all, but we had to make an example. So Azarek the Ancient will not be allowed to be seen here again, but he knows he's doing the mistress's will.
So, question. So who's in the cage, rotting away outside?
Something we created out of the air of Limbo.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since we have the opportunity,
It was a folly, and the advisor gave us added a few touches. It's his strange sense of humour.
since we have the opportunity, it seems only prudent to try and unpick as much of this as possible. Let's start, well, potentially at the beginning, but where my mind begins. The nicknames, for lack of a better term, that we've all seemingly been given by different people throughout, at this point, different planes. Was it your mistress that originally seeded those names?
I don't know the wills of all the gods. Maybe you operate outside the will of the gods and you are a free agent. That's what terrifies the gods the most. Gives them most hope.
Well,
certainly,
yes and no.
Certainly, I think the threads were put in place, but how those threads turn out, it's like pouring water down a window. You may start the same way, but water will wend its way different ways towards the bottom. I was told that many eons ago.
It's just we've been referred to as pawns or chess pieces on numerous occasions, but it seems to me that pawns at least know with which game they belong to. Seemingly we're just fumbling around in the dark, being led from one person to another, with only the promise that this is the right thing to do and that it's in everyone's best interest.
And yet you go forward, and leader, you survive. There is
Yes.
in some games you have an alternative name. In some game you are called the survivor.
I have another question, and it's I guess it's obviously the others may need to fill in the gaps here, but Marmam Deyke, the first time we encountered them, we were led to believe there was am I right thinking, guys, it was a second, wasn't there? or that's the reason why Marmaduke was in
It was in search of its mate.
search of its mate. Can you expand on, like, explain this situation? What's happened? Because, I mean, the entire scenario is very difficult for us to try and understand what exactly is going on there.
Well, I see no reason why I cannot tell you. Marmaduke had there was another Chaos Worm who we captured and gives the power to Enclave. It's what keeps us hidden from prying eyes. It helps us grow. And the chanting keeps the sleeping Chaos Worm happy and content. We feed it, looks after us.
You say you feed it. What do you feed it with?
We feed it with the air of limbo. We keep it safe.
And in which case, I mean, again, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but wouldn't there have been another use of Marmaduke rather than killing them?
Marmaduke was much bigger, and she was much more powerful, would not be tamed. We need the power of the Chaos Worm to perform our ritual. He looks at you, Azakar. Azakar, the Ancient, will cast the ritual. And all the pieces are in place. And you can see that the Divine Being is not used to having long conversations like this.
Well, I for one am satisfied with that answer. It's a logical thing to do. That beast was a danger, and the other one is used to protect this place.
Exactly.
Seems perfectly sensible to me. But my goodness, I'm honestly convinced by one of your arguments. What charm have you cast over me?
And you can see he smiles. I would not do that.
So I probably noticed Divine Beings getting a bit tired. Maybe we can ask one of the others, but I would ask them, you know, whether it be the High Inquisitor or definitely not the Advisor because he can't speak. But sort of what does this ceremony entail? What would you need from us?
The Advisor comes up and stands behind the Divine Being, armor glowing.
Yeah, so just be asking one of the others, like, what is this ceremony entail? What's needed of us? What are the risks?
Sorry, say that again?
I guess because the Divine Being's getting quite tired. You said like we'd probably have cottoned on a little bit, so I'd probably be asking the High Inquisitor or one of the others here if they can tell us what this ceremony consists of, why we're needed specifically.
And they look at Azakar. So Azakar, this is a ceremony that you need to conduct.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Sort of the pieces. The ceremony itself, I don't know. I know very little about it. Azakar might know.
So you know that you need to get. And do you want to tell? I mean, do you want to, I'll tell them what you wish, what you know about the ceremony. There's a ceremony you need to cast. You need to get all the pieces together that you have found, and then you have to have the casting within a 24-hour period of a level 9 spell in each of the schools of magic.
I see. So it's a combination of all of them together combined create. So okay. Well, I mean that kind of makes sense, given that what I saw of this place was a complete mess of magic and even kinds that I hadn't seen before. So that does add up as well.
I can see that you're getting tired, but there's something lastly I'd like to mention.
Of course.
As a rule, as an individual, I believe in honesty and openness. When it comes to deals, more so. We have been coerced, we'll say, into creating a great many deals, some of which have been beneficial, some not so much, but all of them seem to have had an air of doublespeak, reading between the lines, and wiggle room to varying different degrees. I'm done with that. So let me be very honest. When Az was taken from us and we were ejected from here, we came across a Githyanki who was hunting for you and this monastery. And I was very tempted to tell them exactly where you were and how to get here. I didn't.
And he smiles.
Because it didn't seem the right choice. And I find myself now in a position where that could come back to bite me if it turns out that this new deal also has strings attached. So if you have any sort of communication or anything of that nature with your mistress, or for that matter anyone else that could be pulling strings, we'll say, I'd like you to convey a very simple message. And that is, no more strings attached. If you want to make a deal, lay it out clearly, and we will reciprocate. If we agree to this deal and the terms, and we proceed, and we come to find that there are strings attached, I will go out of my way to cause as much problem for you as possible, and your mistress and whomever may else be involved. I have survived, as you've said, far too much at this point. I was raised on a belief system of mercy and kindness, but that's wearing thin. I've watched allies and comrades die, some of them needlessly, and I thought it happened again. And it cannot continue. I will not continue.
Okay, could you make a persuasion roll with advantage, please?
I can certainly try.
Could have given you the skill expert.
Oh, yeah, what can you do?
Hey.
20.
You speak well, leader. You have certainly improved. Have you not?
Tempered in fire, it would seem.
Yes. There are always strings attached to everything. Every deal is like picking the strands from a web. But we offer you a lot more than you can possibly know. And there are reasons for that, which will become clearer later. For good or for ill, I do not know. But I know it is the path that you're all on, which is why you're all here now. Why do you think you found Azikar when you did? Fate? Was it design? Or was it mere chance? I do not know. But you are here. That I know. You are pieces on the board. That I know. Azakar the Ancient has brought you here. He has the Chaos Stones. We have what we need now to create this ceremony. We have the aid to get Singorn back, give you the ability to do that.
That is the reason why we were here in the first place, I guess, to get Singorn right. And to justify the means either way at this stage.
Also, this will fulfill your destinies. And when you play Dragon Chess, he looks at you, Llewyn. When you play Dragon Chess, you know when the pawns advance to the edge of the board, they turn into queens.
Well said, divine being. And be warned, if you cross us, then this queen is coming for you.
I would think of nothing. I would like more to do that.
Llewyn's really irritated that there's no male piece as powerful as the queen.
But the queen...
The bishop, he bends sideways, and if a pawn goes all the way, he becomes a queen.
Yeah. But the queen protects the king. And the king... The king, this situation, is our mistress. And we all revolve around her. But you look tired.
Yes.
Have you eaten?
Oh yes, definitely.
I would suggest that you consider my offer.
I will consider it, being of the divine. However, I would like to request a down payment in return for following through on the contract. Do those terms sound fair?
Yes, reasonable. Looks at you as a car. You have been a good judge of character. You vouch for this Wafflehouse.
He double takes, but yes.
My memory of times gone by is dim. I cannot remember times when I was part of a group like you. It must be nice to feel as you do with your colleagues. But I reminisce as much as I can. My brain addles as I get old. And many years I have seen. So what? You can see his mind starts to ramble a bit now. So what down payment would you wish of us?
Dak, I will leave final decision making up to you, but personally I would very much like a very expensive spell component, vital to our success.
Oh? What would you like?
I'm going to look at Dak. You are in charge.
I will yield to your wisdom in this particular area.
My wisdom, thank you very much. In that case, I would like a jade circlet worth 1,500 gold pieces, please.
Is that all? Okay. And he reaches into the air. And he takes a lump of jade out of the air around him. And then one of the Githyanki comes along, the Enlightened, sculpts it into a...
I hope that's a Githzerai, not a Githyanki.
Sorry, well, the Githzerai, I beg your pardon.
That's an attack!
It sculpts it into a jade circlet. And it hands it to you, Llewyn. And the circlet is a jade circlet. It's almost like a tiara. and right in the center, there's a motif in the middle, which is a 7-pointed star.
Most excellent. I will pop it on, and I'm going to make one little adjustment so it now connects up with my monocle.
Yep.
And I now have a Power Rangers style setup where the monocle moves out on and off as it's attached to the jade circlet.
Is there anything else?
Man, you guys got ripped off there, just giving Llewyn what he wanted.
Well, no, I was going to suggest there. Is there anything else anyone else needs?
Well, I wouldn't say it's what any of us individually need, but we did lose one. Despite Boris being very important, we did lose something very important along the way as well, which is the bag of holding, which is a very difficult thing for us to be doing without, given we're in a realm that we don't know. We're just carrying stuff on our backs, which isn't practical.
And he calls to this Githzerai here, whispers at him, and he goes off. Okay, we will see what we can do. Leader.
I think I've made my wishes clear. I want clarity, and that's not a gift that can be immediately given. I can be patient.
I'm quite happy with the deal as it is, given that Llewyn gets his city back. I can then also deal with my end of a deal as well. So that kills 2 deals. Kills. I wouldn't say kills is the right word, maybe not, but it definitely solves 2 deals in one. I think that's a win for the party versus their 1 deal, even though it is bringing back a god.
As a car, you can now do divine intervention.
Excellent.
Cursed.
With a mouthful of fish soup. Well, there's no gifts that I can think of that would suit me at the moment.
I could think of one for you, JC, if it helps. You're still afflicted, right?
It is true. If there's a way that you can remove the curse and the cursed.
That can be done. But maybe not at the moment. If you have that, you may find yourself in a position where it's difficult to function for a while.
Maybe wait for the ample time, JC, for that.
Yes.
Unless you think of something you want rather than that, but I'm just thinking of your own health first and foremost. We don't know what that is, really. And as Dak said, you leave something for too long, it will bite you back in the ass.
The curse that you're on has now become part of you. And if you remove that, you may remove part of yourself. Which will be a dangerous thing to do.
I'm actually curious at this point.
Azakar winces and just feels there's an arrow going to hit him in the back.
Yeah. I was just wondering JC, how much did you actually pocket from that pile? Like, what did you take?
Well, absolutely as much as I possibly could.
He jingles when he walks now.
Oh
it's in
my
his boots
God.
and everything.
Yeah.
I will await the DM telling me how much I managed to pocket. Actually, I will ask this, actually, as if I am being. Do you happen... I found this whilst we were on our travels when dealing with Marmam Deyke. Is it a normal necklace, or is there anything special about it? And obviously I'll just sort of like pick it up. It's been around my neck the whole time. I'll sort of just pick it up so they can at least see it and draw attention to it and see what it's worth.
This allows you to detect the thoughts of others. He says, looking at it. He squints as he does so. This will give you the insights to others' thoughts.
Always handy.
I was already quite good at that. but you can always make perfection better.
So there's an amulet of thought, I think it's called. Basically, you can cast detect thoughts up to 3 times a day. And this one was particularly attuned to Marmam Deyke. So you could have read her mind and communicated with her.
Oh,
Could have.
Shoulda, woulda.
Yes, I think this has been created to specifically talk with one being who have now dispatched.
Handy tool to have. Thank you very much. And I'll just, as I said, I'll be going back to eat my fishing. So obviously, the bulk what I would have got would have been literally that gold pile.
Yep.
JC's a material girl. You know, it's like if it's shiny, it's theirs.
Okay. So how much? So you? How was your strength?
0.
No. What's your strength score?
10.
10. So you got £50. You got 2,500 gold pieces in your pockets, and you're struggling to walk with that much on you.
Yep. And obviously, if this bag of hold,
it's made a small dent in this, but not very much.
We do have a vault, remember?
Llewyn,
And
can you open the vault underneath that pile, please, so it just all falls in?
And the other Githzerai comes back and hands an envelope to the divine being, who pushes it across the table to you, Phomos.
Okay. I'll take the envelope.
And this envelope is about 6 inches by 6 inches. It's got a wax seal on it.
Am I to open this now, or is this open at a certain time?
As you wish.
Okay, in which case I'll open it now.
So inside you see a black circle. It's like a black piece of, imagine a black piece of felt in there, which fits within the envelope.
I'll take that out.
Okay. Yep. And the divine being says, just put that on the floor.
And he will do so.
And Dak can't spell.
No, I can't. My mind's gone.
And says, well, try unwrapping it slightly. You realise you can pick up the bits at the side. And as you do, it unfolds, and you see there's a hole in the floor where you do that. It's a portable hole.
Never actually seen that spell. Let me have a quick read of what it does.
Hey, can you store things in there?
Oh yeah.
For getting it back at a later date?
Oh yeah.
Phomos?
Yeah?
Can you do me a favour?
Bring the JCB.
I mean, back.
Oh. Llewyn? Your fault.
Of course. I would be more than happy for you to have your safety deposit box in my portable plane.
I will shovel every last shiny penny that I can.
I will, of course, check that both the divine being and the Githzerai are happy with me opening another plane door in here.
I'm gonna. Before you do that, I am going to fold back up the portable hole and thank them for it, and and tuck that away because in the envelope in my pocket, because I don't particularly want these two things to touch and kill us all.
Yeah.
Put your portable hole in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, that was
Very funny.
I'm assuming that the Gith and the divine being are okay with me creating a temporary plane.
Yeah, they're quite happy with that.
I love the contrast of trying to have a serious conversation and then in the background JC's just Scrooge McDucking the shit out of it.
JC's actually swimming in the pile of coins.
Yeah. JC is a simple person, alright?
It's great, I love it.
Then Llewyn is equally as bought out now, but he's got a bit more sense than to show it.
And the Githzerai are looking at you, JC, with a slightly strange expression on the face. You can see it's almost like paid and thinking, what have we let ourselves in for here?
There you go.
Yeah.
You see there's a trap door which appears on the ground behind Llewyn on the table.
Cool. I will be doing a million trips back and forth. Shovel. I'll even actually. I'll ask Brother Ned, do you have a shovel?
Please tell him when it's enough, because he doesn't know how to handle
He
himself.
won't stop.
God, I really hope this turns into chocolate
baubles,
coins.
we could always get more.
Well, those baubles have made this cat extremely happy, which is a huge thing for us, considering how many times that's got us into trouble.
Just as he's shuffling these coins back and forth, can I just pick one up? Is this the gold that I've seen in our plane of existence, or is this some completely foreign bit of currency I've never seen before?
An intelligence roll for me, please.
Oh, they're all pogs, aren't they?
That is a 16.
Okay. It looks like, I mean, gold coins are from all over the place, and you know it feels the weight of a gold coin. It's a design that is unfamiliar with you, but it's a gold coin as a gold coin. Generally, would be legal tender most places.
It does appear to be made of gold.
It feels to be made of gold, yeah.
Okay.
It's the right weight for gold. You can never know, it could be lead or something, but why would you have it here?
I mean, I'm half expecting to come back to this, and it's all actually gold foil around
All
chocolate.
gold, yeah.
They're all mimic pups. Yeah.
Yep. That would be JC's luck.
Yep.
Oh no, mimic pumps would be great. I could raise them.
Well, if on the plus side, if it turns out we can't use this tent, I can definitely use it to do a lovely new shiny redecorated floor inside the ring.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the thousands of gold that Boris has lost over the years.
Next time someone tries to kidnap me or JC, I'm like, don't worry, we can pay you off, and we put them in the room full of all of the mimics, which are actually the gold coins, and they just get eaten to death trying to take the bribe.
Yep.
Genuinely out of character, though, I could just imagine like this pile is just what happened to Boris.
Yeah.
It dropped down there at the end.
Moved into this.
Poor Boris.
Help if you said you wish to have a shovel. And he
It would speed things up.
and he creates a shovel out of the air. He just molds it with his hands. It takes a little while, probably takes him a couple of minutes, but he does so.
Yeah.
And it's handed to you by the Githzerai.
The point being, is there anything we have outside of our bargain that you would like? I have a number of knickknacks from the Prime Plane that you might find interesting.
There's just one thing. If it's only a small favour.
Yo-yo.
Kerr said,
Can
Can I-
I quick?
can I have my bowl back? And I'm going to stop there.
Daisy will be like mid shovel and will just stop. And the head will turn.
You have no idea what that means, do you?
I don't have a clue.
You know what? I was actually suspicious quite a bit earlier, but that's great. I'm well done. Bravo.
Either Yiggsip stole it from him or he's Yiggsip. They're the only answers.
So we stop there.
I mean, in fairness, I did say you're old Yiskip the minute we saw this guy, but
yeah, you kind of called it, yeah.
And there was the statue that I was like, that looks like Yiggsip.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
That's too much fun.
and also on top of that, he did say like not the same as the GIF here, is he? So
Fantastic.
that's brilliant.
Very
Didn't
well done,
expect
Mike.
that. No, yeah, well done.
Definitely.
And after a long time of lots of different horrible things happening, finally Dak is pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm just happy
Hey,
we didn't kill your
Dak.
character, if I'm perfectly honest.
we don't know that yet.
Yeah, there's still a lot that we're just assuming.
While Father Christmas has given us lots of toys, doesn't necessarily mean that he hasn't killed Azakar, and this is some fancy simulacrum that he's using to pull the wool over our eyes.
Yes.
So are you putting the gold in the in your extra dimensional storeroom?
If that's what JC's been doing, I'm entirely happy for him to put all of this gold in there.
Okay, 25,000 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And I will give Dak, as a final thing, Dak is going to have the portable hole. I think that it's probably safer as a leader for you to have it.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to.
It's mostly because I don't know how it's going to interact with me going in the ring all the time, and less potential explosions, the better.
Good call.
I'm gonna have to find a way to get Alfonso to work to change locations because he does such a wonder for the manor. I just need to work out how to get the staff into the basement now. Because at the moment, I imagine it's just a massive, now untidy pile of all the various items I've stored in there.
So,
well, I promise, Llewyn, the next time we're at a place we can, I will use some of my 25,000 gold pieces and I'll buy some wooden barrels so I can at least tidy up the mess that I'm currently making while still shoveling.
Yeah, most excellent. I mean, anytime Llewyn feels like letting you, you can access that 25 gold pieces.
25,000. 25,000.
JC, could you just make a intelligence plus perception roll for me, please?
30.
Intelligence is, so it's your intelligence modifier.
Oh, is it?
+4 plus your
4,
whatever.
so 25.
25. As you're shoveling the coins into the extraterrestrial space, you see one of them's got a slightly strange design in it. You've seen that before.
Ooh. I'll pocket that one to study at a later date.
In your mind, you think, I've seen this before. That was a coin. This was a very strange design. It was very peculiar. You saw this when you found that money in your that had been deposited in your bag of holding.
Oh, yes. Ooh. I might. Well, obviously, before we leave this place, I might sort of drop the hint to the divine being. Yeah, that previous payment you did. Can you make that a monthly thing? We have corporate sponsorship.
How does portable hole work compared to bag of holding?
You've got to unfold it on the floor on a surface.
Okay.
And you can put a lot more in than the bag of holding. Bag of holding actually can't hold that much.
Okay.
And you can put people in portable holes as well. Although they will run out of oxygen sooner or later.
Yeah.
But once you close it, the people, what's in there is stuck in there. So it's just a much bigger space.
I tell you what you could do. You could throw a person in there and then throw some plants in there with them. So life support.
Well, I'm just thinking it gives us a bit of versatility in traps as well. It means we can just throw the trap in there if it's coming towards. It's coming right for us. No, it's not in the hole.
Yeah, you can.
Interesting. Okay, I'll have a bit of research on those then.
So who's got the portable hole then?
I've given it to Dak just for now. Just think it's probably safer and probably more reasonable.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm assuming that I'll be the bearer of the bag of holding again.
No, I've got the hole.
Yeah, we're not giving.
Holding.
You don't.
No, this is in lieu of the bag of holding.
You don't have
okay, fair enough. Yeah,
it's better.
It's an upgrade.
Mm.
Cool. Okay, well I'll stop there. Sorry, Azakar, you didn't have very much to say this evening.
Yeah, sorry about that, Az. But the good news is you're alive. Maybe.
Maybe-ish.
Well, this is a strange simulacrum and an alternate being, but fear not, I have someone's finger bones.
It's Azakar's brother, Azabus.
Well, it might not even be a real finger loom because it could just be one of those fake plastic novelty ones because they did create the body out of nothing apparently.
Hey, finger bones are finger bones. It doesn't matter who it belongs to.
Them bones, them dry bones.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I will stop there. I've got stuff to do. I'll let you guys natter on.
I need to bounce as well, to be fair. I've got to be up early.
And
so.
I will stop recording.